The story takes place during the third round of a deadly tournament where heroes and villains are competing for the Heart of Apocalypse, an artifact that would give enough power to defeat Darkseid. Before the round begins, Superman has a vision of what could be, a universe shaped by him, peaceful, thriving, where people live in harmony. It's a beauty almost too much to look at. When the round starts, the Heart of Apocalypse announces that this time the competitors will fight in teams. Each one must choose a partner from among those defeated in previous rounds. But there's a twist. The Joker generated more Omega energy than everyone else, so he can choose a partner from any reality. The others are shocked. How did the Joker pull that off? The teams form up. Superman picks Shazam, Aquaman teams up with Hawkman, Cyborg chooses Connor Hawke, and Zatanna gets paired with John Constantine. But when it's the Joker's turn to reveal his partner, everyone expects the worst. He brings out the Batman who laughs, but Constantine realizes something's off. It doesn't smell like Dark Multiverse. The Joker then reveals the truth. It's not the Batman who laughs, it's Emperor Joker, a version of him with Mr.PopCulture's powers. Basically omnipotent. He rewrote reality using almost all of that fifth-dimensional being's power. The battles kick off simultaneously in different arenas. Superman and Shazam face off against the Green Lanterns, Guy Gardner, and Hal Jordan. Aquaman and Hawkman were supposed to fight alongside Lex Luthor and Supergirl, but Supergirl immediately turns on Lex, wanting to team up with the heroes instead. Cyborg and Connor Hawke take on Wonder Woman and Big Barda, and here's a genius moment. Cyborg reveals he picked Connor not for raw strength, but for his fighting style, based on human impulse and unpredictability. He scans all of Connor's skills and can fight exactly like him, like Neo learning Kung Fu in The Matrix. But the craziest fight is Zatanna and Constantine against Emperor Joker. He attacks them with magical constructs that work like visual neurotoxins. Constantine and Zatanna try to hold out, but the Joker's power is just too insane. In a matter of moments, he takes down two of DC's most powerful magic users with scary ease. It's not even a drawn-out fight, he just crushes them. Meanwhile, Wonder Woman uses a brilliant tactic against Cyborg and Connor. She asks Big Barda to punch her as hard as possible, but blocks it with her God-forged bracelets. The bracelets don't just deflect blows, they amplify them. The resulting blast knocks out both Cyborg and Connor. Diana wins, but reveals she picked Barda for another reason. She was trained in the fire pits of Apocalypse and knows about the Heart of Apocalypse. Diana needs that intel. In the Green Lantern's fight against Superman and Shazam, Hal Jordan pulls a devastating trick, a Black Mercy plant, an alien parasite that plunges the victim into a perfect, painless dream. Superman falls into a vision where he didn't just fix the present, but also the past and future. His Kryptonian parents, Jor-El and Lara, show up alive. It's a peace he's never felt. But then he remembers Lois's words, "Get out there and be Superman." That fills him with rage. Rage at the plant, the dream, the whole game. But also at the truth, because this dream could be reality. With the world falling apart, why shouldn't he want to fix everything? And in that moment, Clark wants it with the burning intensity of 1,000 roaring suns. Through sheer willpower alone, he breaks free from the Black Mercy's hold. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor reveals his master play. He created designer kryptonite, mixing red kryptonite with silver to heighten delusions, and added a bit of black to cause violent dissociation. Supergirl literally transforms into a giant raging warrior, crushing Aquaman and Hawkman. Superman realizes he needs to move fast because Hal and Guy are about to create synthetic green kryptonite with their rings. He asks Billy to use his special power, one of the few heroes who can share his powers with others. Billy shouts, "Shazam!" and Superman gains Shazam's powers on top of his own. Solomon's wisdom, Hercules' strength, Atlas's stamina, Zeus's power, Achilles' courage, and Mercury's speed, all added to Superman's powers. He becomes ridiculously OP and takes down the Lanterns in seconds. His look with this upgrade is described as possibly the best Superman suit design ever made. Superman then looks over and sees that Lex won too, and there's something in Lex's eyes that Clark has never seen before: admiration. The Heart of Apocalypse announces that only 4 champions remain: Superman, Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman, and the Joker. It's time for round 4. But when they're teleported, they don't go to a regular arena. They go to a world that belongs to Darkseid. The Joker thinks it's cool, assuming it's Apocalypse. But Lex immediately figures out the terrible truth. It's not Apocalypse. It's Earth. They took too long and now they're no longer Earth's champions. The real fight begins now, against Absolute Superman, Absolute Batman, and Absolute Wonder Woman, the versions from DC's Absolute Universe. And that's where it ends on a cliffhanger that leaves everyone going crazy. Man, I gotta say, this is easily one of the most badass issues DC's put out in a while. Like the way they're weaving the main universe with the absolute universe, that's the kind of bold storytelling we've been waiting for. DC's really cooking with this tournament arc, and honestly, if they keep this energy going, we might be looking at one of those runs people talk about for years. Can't wait to see how they handle this showdown. Drop a like if you're as hyped as I am, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.